So welcome. I am so excited to be able to introduce you and have an interview, a short little time with Michael Weathers, our new athletic director here at Bob Jones Academy. And I just want to ask you a couple questions and let people know about you. Now, you are a Bob Jones Academy graduate,
I am,
right?
2006.
2006.
We weren't the Lions at that time.
Wow.
So we were the All-Stars.
So back when you went through high school here, and your dad taught in the academy, is that
Bible.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Bible. I've heard a lot of great
How's
stories
your mama?
about your dad.
Have you ever heard that phrase?
Yeah. And so the Weathers family has been around for a while, and we're excited for you to join us in this context. But did you come all the way through the academy?
I did.
Okay.
I was a lifer. So
Lifer.
CDC all the way through college.
Awesome.
Working on my master's too as
great.
well.
Well, that's wonderful. We love that story. And you came through the high school, but at the time it wasn't a consolidated school.
No.
It was, and we didn't play other schools. We
did one a year. So we did the intramural program, which was big, and then for every major sport, so soccer, volleyball, basketball, they would pull together the best students or best athletes from those minor league teams we ever had.
Yeah.
And
The intramural societies.
So we played Killian Hills.
Oh, did you? Wow.
We played Hampton Park a few times, not too many times.
Sure. Well, I hear that you were an all-star.
I was.
You were one of the hand-selected, chosen to come beat up on my old school.
So well.
Yeah, it's interesting to look back on the history of our school and see how things have changed. But the athletics has been really one of the things that's really grown, and Coach Harwood has done an awesome job of launching us into this league that we're in now. Now we have middle school, we even have junior league. Tell me, are you excited about this opportunity, and what kinds of things do you have in your mind?
I'm pumped. I'm thrilled. So I'm looking forward just to relationship building. I'm looking forward to doing things with ministry excellence. Not to steal from Simon Sinek, but I want to start with why and why we do things. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's to know and to glorify God. So I would hope that our students participating would grow mentally, physically, spiritually, favor with God and man, and start with that why. And the why we do things, not just what we do.
I say the same thing, and start our why as a school overall is because eternity matters more.
Yes.
That's why we want to glorify God.
And I love that
there's
phrase.
a day.
I'll put it on everything I can.
It's an awesome phrase, and it should be how we run sports. Don't you agree?
Right.
So speak to that a little bit. The world would look at sports as an idol or a god, and so it's easy to flip to the other side, the other extreme. But how do you balance that?
So for me, at the end of the day, you play the sport to win the game, but there are things that are more important than that game, right? There's the light of eternity and the fact that one call that could be bad. It could be a bad call, but in the light of eternity, it's not worth blowing your testimony over or forgetting what you as a believer represent in the relationship you have with Christ. Now, obviously, if you're on the court, we play to win. And that's the goal. Yeah. But there's a bigger goal than that goal.
Learning to be good losers and good winners is a part of it.
And development. So especially in those younger years, elementary, middle school, even JV, is growing in that athletic event, venue, pressure cooker, I guess you can say, both on the court and off. So then it would help you socially and how to do to be a teammate and to work well with others.
So let's talk about coaching and the influence of coaches on their players.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my goal or vision is I don't have the bandwidth to pour into every student, but I would love to pour into those coaches as they pour into those students and give them the tools necessary and all avenues to have to pour into those students. And I want to build a relationship with those coaches to know what they're pouring into those students, not only on the court, but off the court.
So you've had some experience in the past in a very large ministry in Tennessee. So tell us about that. You were in charge of scheduling and a big outreach for a very large church, right?
So Bellevue Baptist Church, Memphis, Tennessee, our whole goal was to get people that potentially were not going to come to church on campus as a ministry. So we'd have devotionals at halftime, but more importantly, back to the relational building, is we would build relationships. So we would encourage our members of the church to join those leagues as well and play with their kids or as an adult to rub shoulders with those unbelievers and actually build that over a season or two.
Wow.
Build that relationship and invite them to church. We did indoor sports, outdoor sports, we did youth, we did adult, we did youth soccer, youth flag football, youth basketball, youth baseball, we did adult flag football, adult soccer, adult basketball.
Can you bring back the adult flag football? I think that
Sure,
would be a
come on
good
with it.
thing
A
that we could do.
fundraiser?
We could have
I
a
don't
parent
know.
team of flag football.
Sure,
You know,
or
we'll
if-
see what the parents.
but yes.
So what was your role in
Sure.
that big league? So.
Sure. So I was an assistant director, and my on point role was all the adult outdoor sport. But I was still an assistant to all the other sports that we ran. So youth soccer was like 1,000 kids, K through 12.
Wow.
And it meant Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So I would assist whoever was on point for that.
So you're talking schedules, communication,
Yes.
all parents, and these are not all community members, right?
No. So we used a software system where we would communicate to either the whole league, you know, if you're starting up the league-wide, so 6,000, 7,000 people. Also have communication with those individual teams as well.
Yeah.
Like, hey, games are canceled, or don't forget your jerseys. You have to have your jersey in order to play in our league.
Right.
Plenty of communication. And that's what I've been doing up in Admission as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 95% just communication with parents,
Sure.
families.
Well, we're excited for your enthusiasm
Yes.
and to join, and for you to bring the skills that you've learned and
Uh-huh.
applied to your home stomping grounds
Yes.
here at BJA, and we love having your kids in the school. And your beautiful family. We're excited that
Yes.
you guys are back home. I know your dad is excited
Yes.
to have grandbabies close by as well. And
Yes.
we're really looking forward to partnering with you and the communication. So we encourage parents to reach out as they see you. We'll give opportunities for you to get to know Michael and answer some questions. So let's talk as we close just real quick. So how do you work with the principals? And so in our org chart, as we've
Yes.
talked about it, so as athletic director, you assist each of our principals who are over their divisions.
Yes.
And so for high school, you work with Dr. Erickson on the high school sports.
Yes.
With middle school, you work with Larry McCrum and for all the middle school stuff, and even with Mrs. Howell down for junior league and other kinds of things. So they're the final call in each of those areas, but you assist all of them, and we look forward to seeing how you collaborate with
Yes.
them and coordinate our efforts of building our sports programs.
Yes.
I know that's what you've talked a lot
Oh,
about,
for
is
sure.
building as they grow,
Yes.
right?
And I'm also big on collaboration. The gym's not mine. So like,
It's God's gym.
It's God's, and then also Bob Jones Academies. So it's not my world. I would love to be a good steward of what we have as far as facility wise, and bounce off each other great ideas that I feel like we have moving forward.
That's great. Well, the team is always stronger with more parts
Yes.
that are working well together, and you've already done a great job just in the short time that we're doing this. We look forward to doing more, and we look forward to what God is going to do here in the athletic department at Bob Jones Academy. And like you said, this is not our school. This is
Right.
God's school. We want to follow our guiding principles, which we believe please and honor the Lord, and all of these fit in how we are going to operate together. So we look forward to good days ahead, and looking forward to the news coming out of the
Yes.
athletic department. So thanks so much, Michael, for being with us.
You're welcome.